The Inner Reaches of Outer Space by Daniel Scott Batten. The inner reaches of outer space, when you trim man down to the grim bones, is where there emerges the core Gentile and a vita nuova, a place where each creature resounds with a bellowing and aubade which evokes the dolce stil nuovo, as Dante may have said, which takes on the representation God instilled in all of us. Within this innateness, this spirit ex machina, there cries the anthem of every soul, ego vox clamans in deserto, parate viam domini. Though the tempests arise and the clamours of this noisome world reverberate loudly like a beckoning siren, we are ever so gently called by this innateness to obsequentia and mutua auxilia. The rising waters of our core selves moves in heavy ebb and toilsome flow, but the moon's pull is God's right hand. All we need to do is to take good care to answer his gravitas and meld our intentions with his. The power is within, but it cannot be truly harnessed without the glorious blessings of Jesus Christ. The mind is a machine of confusion on its own. It cannot process the wit and the ignorantia animae without the order of Christ's reformational installation. Imbibed in the drink of the Spirit is the infinite allure of God's eternal love, and it is here that we must invest ourselves and not in the deformity of worldly inheritance. The Inner Reaches of Outer Space, an analysis. This work blends theological metaphor with classical allusion. Readers are encouraged to move slowly, listening for resonances beneath the syntax. In the stripped-down core of the human frame, beyond ornament, beyond ego, there lies what might be called the core Gentile, the quiet essence from which a vita nuova, a new life, emerges. It is here, in this interior cosmos, that each being becomes a resonant voice in a cosmic obade, a morning song of the soul, echoing the dolce stil nuovo, the sweet new style that sought not mere romance, but ascent through beauty. This innateness, this spiritus ex machina, sings the ancient refrain, ego vox clamantis in deserto, parate viam domini. I am the voice crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord. Even as the world surges with noise and siren call distractions, there is within us a gentler gravity calling us toward obsequentia, obedience, and mutua auxilia, mutual aid. These are not moralistic commands, but rhythmic harmonies, echoes of divine law pulling at the tides of our nature. Though our inner waters may swell and wane with effort, the moon's pull remains constant, God's own right hand tracing a path for our becoming. We need not conquer this movement, but rather attune ourselves to it, to his gravitas, to his momentum. Our intentions, rightly aligned, can flow in concert with his. The mind on its own, clever, restless, aimless, is like a machine running out of sequence. Without Christ's reformational imprint, his installation, if you will, it misfires and loops. The soul, estranged from its divine logic, drowns in its own ignorance, ignorantia animae, but imbibe the drink of the Spirit, and one finds instead the endless allure of God's eternal love, a fountain not of concept, but of presence. This then is the call, to invest not in the entropy of worldly inheritance, but in the luminous clarity of redemption. In Christ, the interior cosmos is no longer orphaned to silence, it resounds.